Did you know that Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple, once attributed his remarkable success to intuition? Yes, that's right. Steve Jobs, the man who revolutionized the tech industry, held a deep belief in the power of intuition, often trusting his gut feelings over conventional wisdom. Jobs' intuition played a significant role in his decision-making process. One of the most pivotal moments of his life was when he decided to drop out of Reed College, a decision that was not based on rational thinking but purely on his gut feeling. His intuition told him that the traditional education system was not for him, and he needed to carve his own path. This gut feeling led him on a journey to India, a country known for its spiritual richness and diverse philosophical perspectives. He sought to understand the deeper aspects of life, and this journey significantly shaped his innovative mindset. His experiences in India nurtured his intuition and helped him see the world from a different perspective. Upon returning to the US, Jobs co-founded Apple, and the rest, as they say, is history. He trusted his intuition in every step of his journey, from creating the first Apple computer to launching the iPhone. He once said, "Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do." This belief was deeply rooted in his intuitive understanding of what he wanted to do and what he believed was right. Jobs believed that intuition is more powerful than intellect. His reliance on gut feelings over conventional wisdom was a driving force behind his innovative thinking and bold decisions. His intuition led him to create one of the most successful tech companies in the world, changing the way we communicate, work, and live. Evidently, trusting his gut feeling was a game changer for Steve Jobs. But what does science say about this? As we continue this journey, let's delve into the scientific perspective of intuition and how it plays a role in our decision-making process. Psychologists and neuroscientists have long been fascinated by the concept of intuition. This elusive phenomenon, often referred to as a gut feeling or sixth sense, has been the subject of countless studies and debates. Today, let's delve into the science behind intuition and understand what really happens when we trust our gut. Intuition, in essence, is the brain's ability to draw on past experiences and environmental cues to make rapid decisions. This process is often unconscious, happening in the blink of an eye, without us realizing we're making a decision at all. This is why intuition often feels like it comes out of the blue, like a lightning bolt of understanding in a sea of uncertainty. This rapid decision-making process is largely driven by the brain's limbic system, the region responsible for emotions and memory. The limbic system works in conjunction with the prefrontal cortex, an area of the brain involved in planning complex cognitive behavior and decision-making. Together, these two areas process information from our surroundings, compare it to stored memories, and make snap decisions that guide our actions. Renowned psychologist Daniel Kahneman suggests that intuition is simply fast thinking. According to his dual process theory, our brain operates using two systems. System 1 is quick, intuitive, and automatic, often based on heuristics or mental shortcuts. System 2, on the other hand, is slow, deliberate, and analytical, requiring a conscious effort. Intuition, Kahneman proposes, is the result of System 1's lightning-fast computations. It's worth noting that these computations made by our brain are not random. They are influenced by a myriad of factors, from our past experiences and learned behaviors to our cultural background and personal biases. This is why intuition can sometimes lead us astray. It's not infallible, it's a reflection of our individual perceptions and experiences. However, intuition also has a vital role in creativity and innovation. It allows us to make connections between seemingly unrelated ideas, sparking insights and breakthroughs that logical thinking might miss. This is why many artists, inventors, and even scientists often rely on their intuition, viewing it as a valuable tool in their creative process. The science of intuition is still a growing field, with many questions remaining unanswered. Is intuition a form of intelligence? Can it be trained and improved? How does intuition interact with our conscious, rational thinking? These are questions that researchers continue to explore, fueling our fascination with this mysterious mental process. In essence, intuition is a complex interplay of memory, emotion, and cognitive processing, working behind the scenes to guide our actions. It's a testament to the incredible complexity and power of the human brain. And while it may not always lead us to the right answer, it's an integral part of how we navigate the world around us, making decisions in the face of uncertainty. So, it appears that our gut feelings may be more than just random thoughts. They're a manifestation of our brain working in overdrive. But here's an interesting question. Should we always trust our gut, or should we rely on rational thinking? Indeed, this question has sparked a great deal of debate in the realm of psychology. On one hand, we have intuition, our gut feeling, that subconscious voice that often nudges us towards a particular decision. It's quick, it's automatic, it's instinctive. It's like a whisper in the wind, guiding us without the need for conscious reasoning. On the other hand, we have rational thinking, the conscious, deliberate process of weighing pros and cons, analyzing data, considering alternatives. It's slower, more methodical, but can provide a sense of certainty. It's like a compass, pointing us in a direction based on evidence and logic. Both intuition and rational thinking have their merits. Intuition can be incredibly powerful in situations where time is of the essence, or where we have a wealth of experience to draw upon. It can help us make quick decisions when there's no time for careful analysis. Yet rational thinking is equally important. It allows us to make informed decisions, to consider different angles, to weigh potential outcomes. It's particularly useful in complex situations where intuition might lead us astray. There's a growing body of expert opinion suggesting that the best approach might be to strike a balance between the two. To trust our gut, but also to question it. To use rational thinking to check our intuitive impulses. This approach allows us to harness the speed and efficiency of intuition, while also benefiting from the thoroughness and reliability of rational thought. So when faced with a decision, do we go with our gut or do we think it through? The answer, it appears, is both. It's not about choosing one over the other. It's about letting intuition and rational thinking dance together, each leading at different times, each complementing the other. It seems the key is not to rely solely on gut feelings or rational thinking, but to leverage both in harmony. So how can we improve our intuition? Can it be trained? These are questions that many of us grapple with, and the answer is a resounding yes. Intuition, like any other skill, can be sharpened and refined. Today we'll explore some techniques that can help you tune into your inner voice and enhance your intuitive capabilities. Let's start with meditation. The practice of meditation is a powerful tool in quieting the noise of our daily lives and allowing us to connect with our inner selves. It's like tuning a radio dial. With practice, you learn to tune out the static and tune into the frequency that resonates with your intuitive voice. A regular meditation practice can help you become more aware of your gut feelings and instincts, and over time, you'll find it easier to trust these feelings in your decision-making. Next, we have the practice of being observant. This means paying attention to the world around you, but also to your own reactions and feelings. It's about noticing the small details that others might miss, and understanding how they affect you. The more you observe, the more data your intuition has to work with. Your intuition is like a muscle. The more you work it, the stronger it gets. So, start observing. Notice the details in your environment, the reactions of the people around you, and most importantly, your own feelings and reactions. Mindfulness is another technique that can greatly enhance your intuition. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, aware of where we are and what we're doing, without being overly reactive or overwhelmed by what's going on around us. It's about being attuned to your senses and emotions at all times. When you practice mindfulness, you're better able to pick up on your intuitive cues because you're fully engaged with the present moment. You're not distracted by past regrets or future worries. You're just here now, fully attuned to your intuitive voice. Lastly, practice makes perfect. The more you listen to your intuition and act on it, the more confident you'll become in its wisdom. Start with small decisions, like what to eat for dinner or which route to take to work. As your confidence grows, you can start applying your intuition to bigger decisions. Remember, intuition is a skill, and like any skill, it improves with practice. By incorporating these techniques into your daily life, meditation, being observant, practicing mindfulness, and practicing your intuition, you can significantly enhance your intuitive capabilities. These are not overnight solutions, but rather practices that require commitment and consistency. But the rewards are well worth the effort. By honing our intuition, we can make it a reliable ally in our decision-making process. So take the time to listen to your inner voice, trust your gut, and let your intuition guide you. It's a journey of self-discovery and empowerment that's waiting just for you. Now, let's bring it all together. How can you trust your gut in your next decision-making process? In the grand scheme of things, trusting your gut is about embracing a delicate balance. It's about listening to that whispering voice within, evaluating what it's saying, and then making an informed decision. It's not about discarding logic or reason, but about adding another layer of perception to your decision-making process. So, how do you practically trust your gut? Firstly, it's important to create a quiet space within your mind. When we are bombarded by external noise and internal chatter, it becomes difficult to hear our inner voice. Take a moment to breathe, relax, and clear your mind. This is the stage where your intuition can come to the fore. Next, pay attention to your physical reactions. Our bodies often pick up on things before our conscious minds do. If you're feeling a knot in your stomach, a sense of unease, or a sudden surge of energy, take note. These physical signs can be your intuition speaking to you. Once you've listened to your gut, it's time for critical evaluation. Your gut feelings are not absolute truths, they're signals. It's crucial to interpret these signals within the context of the situation. Ask yourself, does this gut feeling make sense in this situation? What other information do I have, and how does it align with my gut feeling? Finally, be aware that intuition is more effective in areas where you have experience. Your subconscious mind draws on patterns and information that you've learned over time. So, while your gut feeling might be spot on when deciding on a familiar subject, it might not be as reliable when stepping into unknown territory. Remember, your intuition is a valuable asset, but it's not an oracle. It's a tool that, when used wisely, can enhance your decision-making process. So listen to it, evaluate it, trust it, but don't forget to balance it with rational thinking. Remember, your intuition is a powerful tool, but it's not infallible. Use it wisely. We've journeyed through the fascinating world of intuition and decision-making. We've seen how intuition, that quiet whisper within us, plays a significant role in our decisions. Rooted in our subconscious, it pulls from our past experiences, our emotions, and even our primal instincts. Yet we've also given due credit to rational thinking, our logical compass in the labyrinth of life's decisions. It's through the interplay of these two, intuition and rational thought, that we navigate our way. We've explored ways to hone our intuition to make it a reliable ally in decision-making. From mindfulness practices to quieting the noise in our lives, we've seen how we can better listen to our inner voice. But at the heart of it all is trust. Trusting our gut, our intuition, is often the key to unlocking our true potential. So the next time you face a tough decision, don't ignore that gut feeling. It might just lead you to success, just like it did for Steve Jobs. Before we close, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. Intuition and rational thinking aren't rivals, but partners in our decision-making process. Each has its place, and together they can guide us towards well-rounded decisions. Remember, intuition isn't about making impulsive choices, but about trusting the wisdom that comes from our life experiences and our subconscious mind. And rational thinking, it's about analyzing the facts, weighing the pros and cons, and making informed decisions. Find your balance between the two and you'll be well on your way to making better decisions in life. Now, it's your turn. Have you ever made a decision purely based on your intuition? Or do you rely more on rational thinking? Share your experiences in the comments below. And finally, thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope you found this video informative and inspiring. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. And remember, trust your gut, but don't forget to engage your brain too. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and stay awesome.